A new set just released, so let's have a pack battle between Perfect Order and the other most recent set to release Ascended Heroes. Same rules as before, 5 rounds, we'll go 1 pack at a time, any hit counts as 1 point, any big hit counts as 2 points. If we somehow hit a God Pack and Ascended Heroes, that's an instant win, obviously. I know a lot of people have been hating on Perfect Order. I honestly love the Meowth SIR. I just think it's adorable. But I do agree Ascended Heroes is a much stronger set, but they can't all be winners. I still think Perfect Order is a decent set. Let's go ahead and start with Ascended Heroes. In Ascended Heroes, I'm chasing the Mega Dragonite SIR, as well as the Gold Dragonite, and of course the Mega Gengar SIR. So let's get started. Fire Energy, Charmander, Psyduck, Marill, Stunfisk, Team Rocket's Giovanni, Cynthia Spiritomb, Frostmoth, Skitty, Vanillite, and Team Rocket's Kangaskhan EX. So that's 1 point for Ascended Heroes. On to Perfect Order. This is my first ever pack of Perfect Order. I would love the Meowth SIR, the Gold Zygarde of course. Mainly the Meowth SIR is my chase. Dark Energy, Esper, Salandit. Salandit's actually one of my favorite Pokemon. I just love lizards in general. Fletchling, Scatterbug, Turtonator, Naveen, Hippowdon, Lumiose Galette, Clefairy, that one's so cute. Ooh, and a Telepathic Energy, that actually looks kind of sick. I don't know if that technically counts as a hit, but I'm counting that as a hit. It's shiny. So at the end of round 1, the score is tied with 1-1. On to round 2 with Ascended Heroes. What's the best thing you've pulled out of Ascended Heroes yet? Let me know in the comments. Dark Energy, Galarian Linoone, Erika's Oddish, Ralts, Iono's Tadbulb, Haunter, I love that art for Haunter, Lily's Determination, Cynthia's Spiritomb, Surfer, Weavile, and Larry's Staraptor. Larry was an unexpectedly fun character in Scarlet and Violet. Back to Perfect Order, round 2. Water Energy, Ariados, Klefki, Energy Search, Staryu, Lumiose Galette, Raticate, Jacynth, Spritzy, Shaman, and Meowth EX. Gotta love Meowth. They made him so cute in this set. And in a surprise turn of events, Perfect Order is actually in the lead at the end of round 2. Let's start round 3 with Ascended Heroes. I honestly think Ascended Heroes might be one of my favorite sets of all time. What do you guys think? Dark Energy, Chikorita. Honestly, when I was a kid, I hated Chikorita, but I kind of grown out of that. I mean, look at that art. Helioptile, Night Stretcher, Clefairy, Drampa, Neverending Story, anyone? Banette, Nightmare Fuel, Urbane, Raboot, Team Rocket's Tarantula, and Sharon Full Art Trainer. Okay, I see you, Ascended Heroes. Just to be safe, I checked the price on price charting just to make sure this didn't count as a big hit. And just a reminder, a big hit is any card that's currently valued at $30 or more. Alright, let's jump over to Perfect Order in round 3. Fire Energy, Haunter, Probopass, Snorlax, Dedenne, Lumiose Galette, Shaman, Judge, Raticate, Hole Digging Shovel, and Aurorus. Aurorus.
Aurora. Aurora. There we go.
And at the end of round 3, we actually have a tie between Ascended Heroes and Perfect Order. The score is currently 2-2. Let's move on to round 4 with Ascended Heroes. Let's get a God Pack, why not? I'm calling it now. Water Energy, Chikorita, not a God Pack, Helioptile, Night Stretcher, Clefairy, Anthea and Concordia, Ens Darmanitan, Team Rocket's Petrol, Pecharunt, Riolu, and Larry's Staraptor. Over to Perfect Order with a Fighting Energy, Binacle, Dartrix, Bunnelby, Crushing Hammer, Hippowdon, Pokepad, Aromatisse, Servine, Dartrix, and a Growing Plant Energy. Again, I'm counting that as a hit. It's shiny. So with that, at the end of round 4, we now have Perfect Order leading 3-2. Final round, starting with the last pack of Ascended Heroes. Maybe this was the God Pack. We'll find out here. We have a Grass Energy, Galarian Zigzagoon. Look at that little guy. Carkol, Snorunt, Dratini, Erika's Weepinbell, Prism Energy, Ens Vanillux, Hobbs Trevenant, Grubbin, and a Hoopa. I'm sorry, but Hoopa? I have never heard of Hoopa. That's crazy. Alright, and then with that, Perfect Order has secured its victory, which is actually kind of crazy. But let's see if we can make it 4-2 instead of 3-2. Last pack, starting with a Grass Energy, Spritzy, Ariados, Klefki, Energy Search, Luxio, Pokepad, Jacynth, Klefki, Binacle, and last but not least, Gengar. Okay. Doesn't count as a hit, but that's a sick card. I love that art. I'm honestly not even that big of a fan of Gengar, but I mean, he's still kind of iconic. And after 5 rounds, our victor is Perfect Order with 3 hits to 2. Cheren is definitely a better pull overall, but we still got 3 hits out of Perfect Order and only 2 out of Ascended Heroes. I've got way more Perfect Order content coming. I've got more Ascended Heroes content as well. Plus, I still have a ton of Mega Evolution, some Destined Rivals, Phantasmal Flames, Journey Together, Surging Sparks, all sorts of stuff to look forward to. So stay tuned. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Have a beautiful day.